What's up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of my Byzantium playthrough, where I have given my throat a break, and yeah, we're continuing on with this war against Georgia, who I think I've been looking at it, and this is the very least we're going to be taking in terms of land. Might as well actually finish these two areas, in my opinion. But there are dies in the capital here, and all of those provinces are Orthodox. They seem to have reworked the trade goods in general, but they sort of buffed this area with silk dyes. So that's pretty nice, man. If only there weren't mountains, they would, those are really good resources, and the development's not completely garbage. But at the same time, it's so expensive to develop. So a little bit awkward there. But we're in pretty good shape, guys. Our corruption is, like, almost gone. We're not rooting it out like crazy, but we are... It's almost entirely gone. In fact, let's get rid of it. We're doing all right on Liberty Desire. By all right, I mean we're managing it. We're doing fairly well on tech, power projection. This air is a problem, dude. It's a big problem. I've been meaning to get rid of it, but we don't have an abundance of prestige, and I actually think... Screw it, dude. Our current ruler's quite old, but I don't want this heir. I mean, perhaps we could get French dynasty or something, and that would be worth having low legitimacy, in my opinion, if we were to PU. Look at him, he's attacking the Iberians. So, probably a good idea to go for that reconquest from Naples. But, yeah, I don't know, man. Wait, what? He's got my dynasty. The dream. Okay. Oh no. We're just gonna be happy with that. I'm gonna keep my crappy heir. I'm just gonna be content. I'll try to like abdicate him as soon as possible. We're just gonna have a crappy heir. That's value. That is the dream, guys. Down the line, I'm gonna try PU France and acquire both Austria and France. Heck yes. He's got our dynasty, that's sick. Maybe if we're lucky. By the way, this Italian has our dynasty. I noticed he was no longer a vassal, but he's actually managed to expand. It would be hilarious if, just by chance, this Italian took over northern Italy, and then we could PU him as well. That would be sick. Anyway, I'm happy. In that case, screw it. That's upsetting, but we're going to keep our crappy heir. And keep our prestige and not risk losing that dynasty in that case. So we're winning this war nice and easily, and we've got a lot of opportunities. We've got the opportunity to go in for reconquest here while they fight against France, but also, I mean, we could probably smash Poland. I'd like to take over Moldavia to get more influence in the Crimea. Speaking of the Crimea, let's put a merchant here. It's probably going to be more valuable to have a merchant there, I guess. We certainly will have more influence. Yeah, the wealth is pretty comparable as well. Yeah, if I can take over these centers and estuaries, then that would be real good. A lot of people giving me grief about not drilling my armies, among other things, and quite frankly, guys, like, I'm doing my best, man. A lot of people give me grief for all sorts of things. But it's like, I am trying to drill my armies. I have done some of it. We just have other priorities. I know people disagree with my priorities. A lot of people saying, I can't believe you declared a war when we don't have manpower. But I mean, we're prospering, guys. We're prospering. The wars, especially if they are decisive, they help out the economy to recover each time we jack people's money. Just like we're about to do with Georgia. Like, obviously I'm not a complete noob. Do you know what I'm saying? Thankfully, we've got good diplomacy for once in my life. For once in my life, we have good diplomacy. And everything's coming up nicely. We're a little bit inflated on our military points. Like, God, I know I shouldn't get tilted by just random comments, but people commenting like, somebody suggested I should take quantity. Completely fair suggestion. And then somebody posts, yeah, man, he's just got military points that are just begging to be spent. Dude, if I could take a third idea now, I would take a third idea now to see my military points. In terms of, do I regret taking these ideas? No, I don't. So just, do you know what I'm saying? Just chill your pants. Chill your pants. Take your pants, refrigerate them until they're nice and chilled, alright, guys? And I'll try not to get baited anymore by comments. But the overwhelming amount of feedback feels bad, man, sometimes. How's our war exhaustion? Pretty good. Pretty good. How's our navy? Pretty good. So I reckon probably it won't take much for... It's a hard choice, man, between going in against the Pope. I reckon let's take the safer war, going in against Aragon. And of course that's effectively Castile, who is our rival, so that's good for our power projection. We're going to go against Aragon, separate piece of the Pope, annul his alliances with people who are going to make it difficult later. Take over Sicily. That's going to be our next move, and then we'll look at this dynamic if the war is still going on. Definitely think about... Yay, our corruption has finally gone. Unfortunately, we have inflation, but yeah, I mean, we kind of officially recovered, guys, from the absolute nightmare that was the early stage of this game on, what was it, the second episode? Not too upset if the Crimea loses some troops. I should be using my diplomats, though. Yeah, so France got an heir. That's not a big deal. I wasn't worried about him getting a... This is a monarchy, just checking. Wasn't worried about him, you know, I don't intend to PU him anytime soon. Bohemia is the emperor, but it looks like he might lose the emperorship. He just doesn't have an heir at the moment. It's interesting. Let's do some relations with the emperor. You know what, guys? We don't actually need any... No, we do. We need Zealand. That's the only province inside the empire right now that we need. Zealand to form Rome. I was just thinking that the Holy Romans could be a nice friend of us until like later on in the game. Obviously, yeah, this declaring on Circassia would be really good because I already want to be integrating. Oh, that stability. Taking it. I already want to be integrating the Crimea, and I will consider, you know what, I bet our ruler's going to die pretty soon. Let's take that mercantilism, feels good, man. I might consider integrating him without these cores. We can convert those nice and easily, depending. If I think it's too much of a hassle to fight QQ, I might just declare on him. Apart from Trebizond, we don't actually have a fort in the mountains to fight QQ, which is less than ideal. I do out-tech him. Alright, that should be good. No, it's not good. He's got high enthusiasm for some reason. Somehow. He's got troops around somewhere. There we go. This war is over. Give me your cash. He doesn't really have any friends, does he? I'm not going to bother spending Diplo releasing nations or anything like that. This is completely crushable. And we're one province here from being united with Anatolia. This was called Byzantine Anatolia a moment ago. Now it's the Caucasia. Caucasia. That's pretty cool. God dang it. Overextension. I should have had a diplomat there. Damn it. I thought our relations were good. Overextension, small problem. But we are about to lose our overextension somewhat. And I think although... I think being ahead in Diplotech improves the side, does it? Huh. Maybe not. Alrighty. So, what's going on here? The main one is probably Portugal, that we don't want to back them up. So we might just have to be patient there. And do we drill, guys? Do we drill? I think we drill. Let's get ourselves into the grasslands. I've got to watch these Ottoman rebels. See, we always have so much going on. So the rebels are out in this area. And we got Jandar. Ottomans are here and here. And there. Alrighty. I want to take a defensive position in the highlands or woods if we can. Nice, we now have a nice CB against QQ directly that we can consider using. QQ is rivaling us. We got a lot of enemies, man. I'm glad our diplomacy looks real good. Looking real good. Okay, 17k no general. Versus our 18k with 2 shock 2 maneuver. Nice. I reckon if we stand in these highlands, he'll walk into us. Oh, he does have a general. It's just a bad one at least. At least it's a bad one. Alrighty, one more loan. Inflation is looking alright for now. We could definitely do with an anti-inflation guy, but the religious missionary strength is also helping us out right now. Tick up for -5. We should do it. I'm not going to embrace colonialism anytime soon. I really need to tick up my admin as well before our military. I am focusing my admin, of course, with power projection and 5 in admin. So, with the exception of a higher advisor, we're making the most we could possibly make. And that is 12 per month, which is pretty good. God dang it, of course he would walk onto that province, which is Jandari, by the way. How rude. How rude. He thinks he owns that province, which he kind of does. What a joke. So it costs 4 hundo to integrate Diplo, but we're finally kind of caught up on Diplo. Yeah, man, I'd love QQ to go to war. But we might just integrate the Crimea. Uh-oh, that's not good. Increasing the cost. Dude, is France actually losing? He's not doing the best job, is he? France, he was confident, man. With the help of Brittany and his subject, he was just like, YOLO, let's declare war. Let's have a look. Castile was a higher in military tech. Oh, Portugal was. But it's mostly even. Yeah, getting near to that military cap. I think development is the way to go, man. I'm trying to develop Greek provinces. Like, I'd love to develop this one in particular, but it's let's just convert it first if we can. He bet me. Damn rebels walking around my lands. No. Let's just stay here. Oh, I really want to call that up though. No. I was gonna stay here so that he just walks across, but screw it. It's preventing me from coring, which is pretty nasty. Wait, what? I can't even get 200 relations with. Oh. Got a negative modifier there. I might have to give him money or something like that. Thankfully, we're fairly affluent. There we go. Caught that up. Worth. Religious unity is not too bad. Oh, unbelievable. Fine. Forget it. I'm sick of this. I'm going to fight him in the grasslands. We've got good maneuver, so we don't have to worry about that. I was trying to take a -1 to rolls. But that guy was just getting on my nerves. I'm over it. Yeah, Portugal's not, you know... He's not, how do you say... feeling the pain. He's not feeling the pain very much. Still hanging out for that, though. Poland won. Jeez, man, I didn't actually think he was going to win. He defended himself against the Teutons. This war is over, so we don't have much opportunity currently to really go in against those nations and have a real successful victory, like an easy flop in our direction. But I was holding out to go into Iberia. That to me is more significant. QQ's on the same tick. He's got a 0 in military. That feels good. Hopefully we can just dominate QQ down the line. Okay, let's drill. Let's do some drilling. Try to appease everybody who's so mad at me because we haven't drilled very much. Doing my best. I think that general has traits. Actually, maybe it doesn't. Our general's passed away recently. Alright, good luck, France. Are you winning? I kind of want France to win now because he's our PU buddy in the future. Yep, he won that battle and he's sieging up the Pope, so he's doing quite well. Portugal's beginning to feel the war exhaustion. Dude, that Portugal though. Aha, we can see Morocco now. Should we just no-CB him? Dude, that is tempting to just no-CB and go vassal that guy. Look at that core. Damn. Give us a nice platform in North Africa. I mean, we have Liberty Desire issues. And we're at 5 out of 5. I could break Milan, of course, as my ally. Holding out to tech up here in admin before I state any of our areas up. Which I would like to do, by the way. Part of the reason I've been hesitating to do that is because my war exhaustion's been so high so often. This is a good time to do it, but I need to spend this admin here. And honestly, probably even the next tech after this, get me that military idea so we can just jam our military, which we've been far ahead in, into that idea group. Hoping that this ruler like lives forever, man. He's 54. He could pass away soon, but he's so sick. Sick, mate. Sick, mate. Okay, the French pieced out the Pope, which bodes well for the future of his war. But, yeah, a little bit. Oh, he annulled the alliance. Beauty. Beauty, mate. That's awesome. I was gonna separate piece the Pope and annul his alliance with, Castile myself. Perfect. We don't have to worry about the Pope backing him up, and Portugal's almost not going to back him up. The dream's real. The dream's real. So we're going to do some automatic transferring, guys. And we do have some rebels coming, but we're just going to have to cope. I want to go in like as fast as possible. This war has been lasting quite some time, so it could potentially like France could peace out or something. What's going on here? Genoa is taking over a little bit. He's going to be one of the more prominent Italians. Right now in North Italy, it's between Milan and Genoa by the looks of things. The Pope at one stage was just a freak, but he's been taken down a notch. He lost some of this area. And we're 8th in score. It's pretty cool. We're the 4th great power. That's pretty cool indeed. Paid off all our loans, and we're finally making some damn money, which of course I'm going to invest straight into buildings at this stage. A little bit more development. But soon we're going to be able to tick up our... No! France is going into the same area that we wish to go into. Yeah, booger. I should make like this the war goal, and then so at least we get some ticking war score. And then use my actual navy to transport our troops around. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Syracuse. Oh, it's worth waiting to get Portugal out. Are you serious? I'm saying are you serious to this event, by the way, not the rebels. I kind of expected the rebels. A little bit unlucky that it just kind of suddenly rage spawned while we left, but that's alright. This event, though, is going to put me back into debt again. Damn. France is actually losing by the looks of things. Maybe Austria's disloyal? I think we could probably check, eh? Yeah. Wow. Oh no. Somebody is probably supporting his independence, like Muscovy. Can you check it? I think you can check it. England is. So France probably lost enough troops, and then England to get some liberties there. England supports his independence. Boom. Now he's hostile. The thing is, France could probably defend in that war under normal circumstances, but right now France is trying to essentially fight the whole Iberian Peninsula by himself, and he's not faring too well. It's a shame. France might take some losses, but we just got to worry about our own business right now, you know? Portugal's hanging in, but I'm hanging in I'm hanging in on hope. I'm hoping that he's not going to hang in. If that makes any sense. We could probably win the war with Navy. We could probably win in general by just defending the Navy and going for the islands, the war goal, etc. But at the same time... Yep, there's a bloody... back into debt, which of course takes a little bit of inflation, which feels really bloody bad, man. Been inflated my whole life. I suspect, geez, dude, poor France is gonna take a loss. I'm really rooting for him, man, because he's our ally. He's our ally, and he's supposed to help us against the Iberians, and we're potentially gonna PU him. Okay, Portugal lost the battle. Can we declare? No, one more. Jandar's going down easy. Let's get back to business. I reckon by the time we get over there, unless the war's over, which it could be the case, by the time we get over there, Portugal will not back them up. That's my prediction. And who knows, it might give France more enthusiasm if we do declare war. There we go. So I'm just going to do it now. For that reason. Try to give France more enthusiasm. Just about ready. One more development. 61, 59. Cool. We're holding off the rebels for now. Doing well in that regard. Try to get ticking war score here ASAP. Stop it. He's got, oh my goodness, he's got a lot of heavies, but we'll own him with our galleys, honestly. And that, keep in mind, that's Portugal and Castile. No, it's not. It's Aragon and Castile. Shoot, the other thing is, while they're at war, they could probably get access over here. It's alright, I'm not too worried about it. Maybe I should be, but I'm not. I'm being cheeky. I mean, we could probably do some island trapping or something, worst case scenario. France is just getting ripped. He's going to get some more score here, but... it's grim. Yeah, there we got some checking war score going. Yeah, dude, we're massively outnumbered in just about every sense. So we don't want to be throwing this. Now we're ahead in military, thanks to that. Which is good. Okay, France takes that fort. Let's get what we can. Oh, poor France, dude. Poor France. Brittany peaced out. Oh, jeez. How well and truly dead is France? Let's have a look. Wow, he's got 50k. He should actually be okay. If he groups up, he could win battle after battle, in my opinion. But I don't know. He's not grouping up, is he? France shouldn't be in this such terrible shape. He's got 50 bloody k. Are you crazy? He's got offensive ideas completed. What's going on, France? You should be able to just pull your stuff and just ravage them, right? Look at that. 3-shock general. Oh my goodness. Well, he lost one province there, and I guess I'm not 100% sure if that was returned core to Nevers or if Nevers was released from him in general. I think he lost land to Burgundy as well. A lot of return cores. You know what? Not the worst case scenario ever. But I'm a little bit worried about the state of our war now. We're basically 1v1ing them. We got the ticking war score. I should be winning all the naval battles that I can. Navy dominance is going to be important. If we get this fort, that should give us enough to the bare minimum to peace out. Caught him. Yeah, naval battles don't hurt. Easy victories. Hopefully steal some ships there. And ticking war score. We can blockade him with our fleet, obviously. Back to being in the positive economically. So, he's rivaling... wait, what? Oh, no, he is. Oh, phew. There, for a second I thought he wasn't rivaling France. Yeah, so he's exiled. He doesn't have anywhere to not be exiled. I guess these guys could just walk down here and fight us. We'll see if they make that move. Which would be pretty awkward. That'd be the smart move by him. Poland rivals us. Okay. Yeah, hoping that they don't have access. They're dependent on their navy, and then we can just win naval battles. But we will see how it goes. I'm hoping... Uh-oh, they are coming down this way. He's got 4 shock, of course he does. He's gonna fight us on these bloody mountains, isn't he? Shoot. That's awkward. 28,000, there's probably 29,000. Shoot. I didn't anticipate the exiled Aragonese. Shoot, that's really bad, dude. Because this is a mountains fort. Unless by some miracle we take this before he arrives. I guess it's possible. The garrison's not very high. No, we're just gonna go for the siege. Where's the port here? Seriously, where's the port here? What the hell? I think it's in Bay of Napoli. We're gonna go for the blockade. So we'll move everything across and just let him siege down Naples. That's gonna be the play. Can he move exiled troops across? I don't think so, right? I don't think he can. We're not even blockading him anyway. This is the province we want to be in. Yep, there we go. I don't think he can move exiled troops across if he's blocked like that. I'm going to be very upset if I'm wrong. Yeah, there we go. Phew. Yeah, that's fine. Easy solution there. Navy for the win. That's one of those things that, like, I know. Do you know what I'm saying? But when push comes to shove and I'm, recording and all you guys watching, I really don't want to embarrass myself with everything on the line. That's why I'm like, he can't cross, right? Please? Please don't cross. Yeah, so he's exiled. He can't even siege Naples. That's pretty cool. He's going to have to walk all the long way around. I'm going to take a troop. Go to Malta. Get as much war exhaustion and war score as possible. I should have separated a transport, but it's all good. Nice. We can... Oh, god dang it. Stupid attrition. Georgians are coming. The rebels, they're revolting. Revolting rebels. Maybe I should assault this. The garrison's quite low. Please just flip. There we go. Alrighty, we got the bare minimum to be able to peace out. Let's take out these navy on Malta here, and I'm gonna go around, yeah, trying to fight over the other islands, blockade him up. He's got some war exhaustion already. That's good. That's really good for us in the long term. Help us peace out that much sooner. I should really be looking for an inflation reduction advisor, dude. Like that, which is bloody well too expensive. Maybe it's not too expensive. I think I will probably hire that guy, actually. 0.24 from production. Building a workshop there. Very nice. Yeah, that advisor's probably not too expensive, but I'm just gonna, you know, try to be a little bit more economic first. Wow, Georgia has Ragusa there. Interesting. I'm gonna try to, build up some buildings first with our money, and then we'll go for that inflation advisor. Naples is kind of YOLOing in here, expecting my navy to back him up, but we got bigger things on our mind. Diplo rep, that's good. So how much does this cost? Probably an awful lot, right? Quite a lot. I think just like last episode, guys, I am actually going to... this is going to be a long war, kind of just waiting him out with getting the ticking war score. We're going to be blockading him. I don't have that many other islands to take, just the Belarus, however you say that. So I'm actually going to end the episode here, guys. It looks like this is a nice victory, though, right? And we're in fairly good shape for just, you know, defending from other factions. Muscovy should help us out. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We're up to bigger and better things. Everything's coming up nicely, the economy, etc. Feeling really good. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time where we peace out for hopefully all of Sicily.